Hello, everybody. It's your boy Kermit K10 here, coming at you with another episode of the Overkill Podcast. We're on episode 80. I'm here with my co-host Meta Knight,
What's up?
or otherwise known as Iron Meta Frankie, and I guess we'll just hop right into it.
Based?
Since we're a Call of Duty podcast, I figured we would cover this.
Impossible.
I know with Black Ops 7 on the horizon, most people aren't too excited about Call of Duty, but they added Season 5. I believe this comes out sometime in August. I believe August 7th. There you go. And it adds 3 maps for multiplayer, at least. Runaway is one of them. It's kind of like an airport, and there's like an airplane crash at the airport. It looks to be 3-lane kind of map, and in the middle it looks like shipment, to be honest. It looks like there's like 4 squares. It reminds me of a very small map, at least in the middle section, but they say it's medium size, so it's probably going to be like small for Call of Duty. I don't know. Anytime they say a map is small or medium in this game, it's actually like what I would consider to be small. But yeah. Other than that, we got this 2v2 map called Exchange. Again, another 3-lane map. They know what people like, and they like 3-lane, so seems like that's what they've been giving us, at least for the DLC for this game. And then lastly, we got WMD, and they renamed it to World Motor Dynasty, I guess. And they instead of it being like snowy, it's like some summertime, but it kind of has the same aesthetic. It kind of gives me a Clubhouse from Rainbow Six Siege vibe with how it is like colored, and how like the sun is hitting all the buildings. It just reminds me of that map. But
yeah, it really does.
And then lastly, mid-season, they're giving us Jackpot, which is a 6v6 medium style map. They don't give us a layout for this one, actually. From what I can glean, it does look to be 3 lanes. Not exactly sure how they connect, but yeah, again, more stuff.
Yeah, something.
And then lastly, they have this new mode called Aim High, and it's basically it's TDM domination hardpoint kill confirmed. It's going to be a playlist, and if you do body shot damage, it's not going to do much, but if you do headshot damage, it's going to be like 1 hit kill, from what I understand. So
Okay.
basically a good mode for camos, and that's about it. They also have snipers only, which is exactly what it sounds like. You can only use snipers, that's it. And then cranked mosh pit, so it's just the cranked game mode that we've seen from other COD games. Other than that, I mean, they're gonna add AUG mid-season, I believe, or at the start of season at some point. And then obviously more zombie stuff. I mean, we already
Oh boy.
know this. And then the other thing is they're adding this LMG, the PML. It looks kind of like a saw from Modern Warfare 1. And then they also have boxing gloves, which are mid-season, and a revolver, and that's about it.
Well, okay. Yeah, and then they have this, do you know anything about this, zombies gun they got going on here?
Nah. What is it? What does it look like? Let me scroll up. And
Called the Gorgo Flex.
I don't know. I've never seen this. Oh, that.
Yeah, it looks
Where
like
it looks like an alien, like a.
Yeah.
What is it? Extinction kind of weapon. I'm assuming it's gonna shoot out like gas or something, gas grenades or something like that.
Yeah, I would assume so.
I I guess other than that, they do have like 2 weapon modifications. One that turns a pistol into a DMR style thing, and then the other is a PPSH modification that turns the drum mag into a like PP 919 kind of thing, where it's like a cylinder magazine. It's looks very weird on the PPSH. Other than that, I don't know. I think it just increases the ammo, and I'm assuming it lowers the range. Yeah. I mean, other than that,
Okay. I mean, do you even play COD anymore? Do we even
no.
play?
I haven't played COD, I think, in like 3 months, bro. I don't know. This has definitely been rough. I know I haven't played Black Ops 6 in probably well over 4 months.
Yeah, it's definitely been a while. I know that.
There's just like no point in it anymore, because like I know the next game's gonna come out. So like, in my opinion, at this point, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna buy the Game Pass for a month whenever the new one comes out, play it, and then probably leave. You know, maybe stay subbed for other games on Game Pass, but that's about it. I mean, I just don't see a point in it.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I really feel like this COD is it's so generic and boring, to be honest with you. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah. The new map, I really like this runaway looking map though. That might be interesting. Maybe we will go back and try it or whatever.
I've downloaded Apex Legends, so that's kind of my new game that I want to play at least.
Oh, I got you. Fair. Yeah, I mean, you know, hey, they're coming out with stuff. They got this combat bow, which I think is kind of cool. I mean, I don't really know how it works, but it seems interesting. At least they're adding in some variety. You know what I mean?
It's yeah. I'm assuming the combat bow is going to be like the fire bow from Cold War. And that's the thing too, is like they just seem. My biggest problem with Call of Duty is like the DLC cycle is almost always the same. They always like add in a crossbow or bow. They always add in, like, the melee weapons to me are the dumbest thing, because it's like we already have a knife, and usually we already have like a 2-hit or 3-hit style weapon, and it's like that's the only variation you can do there is like how fast you move and how much damage it does and how fast it swings. It's literally like 3 different factors on that weapon that you can change, you know?
Right. Yeah.
Just melee weapons to me have always been the most boring. So
they are. Man, I don't know. I feel like the zombies on this was fun for a little bit, but yeah. Melee weapon, boring. Yeah, I mean, hey.
I mean, I completed the multiplayer. I completed the multiplayer camo. I was gonna do the zombies, and then they took out the like glitch that actually made the zombies somewhat enjoyable for the camo grind. And it's like that just killed my motivation to do anything.
I mean, yeah. I don't think it's any fun doing the camo stuff, but maybe that's a me problem.
I mean, I think like they did it pretty good in Cold War, where the zombies felt I don't know, to me it just felt more rewarding, and it felt like easier to get into. I feel like this year around they did make it a little bit more complex to understand, and on top of that, I feel like the zombies was just too similar to Cold War. I felt like they should have changed it up a little bit, made it more like the older zombies.
I agree.
We can move
this
on.
exchange map, it reminds me of a ghost map. Is what I'm getting. You know what ghost map it reminds me of? It reminds me of the one with the hot dog on it. The hot dog billboard, whatever that was called.
Oh yeah, I think it was Strike Zone. Yeah.
They got this Mortal Kombat looking thing too. Oh man, that's funny. Well, yeah, more COD content. I'm sorry, I don't really have a lot to add. on this.
Based.
Speaking of, I guess we'll go ahead and cover it because I know we're going to talk about Battlefield 6 at some point here. They're finally removing the requirement where you have to download Origins to play it from Steam, which I think will probably kill Origin more or less. Am I crazy on that, or?
Nah, bro. I don't even. Yeah, bro. I don't even have Origin downloaded. I tried to do EA Play through with Game Pass, and it literally wouldn't allow me to. I think because my Xbox account is signed in or like linked to a different EA account already, so it's like it wouldn't let me do any of the EA Play games, which does suck. But yeah, I mean, I've never downloaded Origin, and usually whenever I download it, it's only to play Battlefield 4, and then once I'm done playing Battlefield 4, I just uninstall.
Yeah.
I think it's called the EA app now. Yeah, it's the EA app. That's right.
Yeah, well, apparently you finally don't need it. It only took forever to get them to.
Yeah, I know for Apex at least you don't have to have it, which is nice.
Oh, so you don't have it on Apex either? Okay.
Nah.
Oh yeah, well I guess you never needed it for Apex.
Yeah, because it would. I think it always used your Steam account if you were on Steam.
Oh yeah.
Or you could just sign into your EA account on the game itself.
No, I don't know if like Origin was like bloatware or something, but every time I have Origin on my PC, it always runs like crap. Maybe that's just a me problem.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever had that happen. But I do know it. That, it's another application, right? It's another store front that you don't need. So I'm glad they're getting rid of that.
Over it.
I think most gaming companies have realized like, oh, we're not going to be able to compete with Steam, so they just put everything on Steam now. I think the only one holding out is Epic, and that's because of Fortnite. So
Fortnite. All right. Well, I guess we can talk about the trailer too, because I was just watching the trailer for it.
Yeah, sure. Let's go into the Battlefield 6 trailer. So, I also did watch the class breakdown and combat breakdown, basically. And I will say one cool thing is it seems they have brought back the lay down mechanic from Battlefield 5, where you can basically lay on your back and shoot while you see your legs. It's kind of like the supine prone from Black Ops 6. Kind of similar to that.
Always thought their names for things are so funny. Okay.
Yeah, from what I can tell, I mean, the vehicle combat, it looks like a Battlefield game, which I'm actually kind of shocked about. Obviously, I'm not pre-ordering, and I don't think you should.
No. Do not.
I know there's one guy in the comments who was like, oh, I've pre-ordered the Platinum, or this one guy was like, oh, don't pre-order anything. And he's like, I already pre-ordered the Mega Edition or whatever. And I'm like, oh boy. I think they were just rage baiting. But one thing too that I do think is funny is I believe the Assault class has this, but you can pull out a sledgehammer, very much like sledgehammer buildings, and it breaks like half the building.
Damn.
Or it breaks like all of the floor, which is interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you can blow up like parts of buildings. It looks like, not. It seems like almost everything can be destroyed, which looks good. It doesn't look like it's gonna be that bad, but again, I'm still so burnt from 2042. I'm not holding up hope.
I would not. I don't think there's any reason to be honest.
Another thing too is it looks like they're remastering Operation Firestorm from Battlefield 4 and 3, Other than that, it looks like maybe this is Gulf of Oman. From what I can tell, that's what it looks like.
It does look like Gulf of Oman, yeah.
And I mean, obviously, there's original maps here too. There's definitely some city maps, which I always enjoy. Yeah, I mean, and also with the class system, they didn't go over it, but I'm pretty sure every class can use every weapon again, like in 2042. But it does look like the classes are much more defined. So like assault is much more destructive. It's weird because it's much more like a Battlefield 5 thing where it's like assault is much more destructive. Support is both ammo and heals, which I kind of liked whenever ammo and heals were different classes. And then recon is obviously like, you know, intelligence and sniper and whatever. And then
yeah.
And then assault is like destruction basically, which is, I don't know. I don't really like that. And then an engineer obviously heal your vehicles and destroy the enemy vehicles.
I mean, it looks great. I'm with you on the train of like 2042 also looked pretty great, and it was not. I mean, it is a Battlefield game. I expect it to release half broken, so probably can't even play it. So,
I mean, it looks like this trailer looks like it's a mix of maybe it's just pure gameplay. I don't know, but it looks a lot more polished than 2042.
I think they've definitely added some filters and stuff. They're showing the plane dogfights are back too.
Yeah, at the start it says gameplay not final, represents a game in development, contains a mixture of cinematic and gameplay footage. So it's both cinematic and gameplay. So.
Well, that answers that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it looks like everything's destroyable again. I hate to say it because I think we said it last time, but it does look like last time with 2042, it does look like everything's destructible again. Yeah, I mean, it looks great.
Yeah.
Do we think...
What?
I don't know.
I was gonna say, obviously, don't pre-order. I'm gonna wait for all the reviews to come out.
Oh yeah,
not the biased ones that are made by big media. I'm gonna wait for like independent reviewers and whatnot. Yeah, I mean, but so far from what I can tell, I mean, it looks pretty okay.
It does.
Yeah.
It looks pretty great.
I guess we can move on to.
No. Yeah.
Rainbow Six Siege, huh?
Rainbow Six Siege. Yeah, so they released their quarter one, and they're saying, oh boy, they did not hit the unfavorable exchange rates apparently for Siege, the new update here. They, I guess they had some issues with, maybe they didn't like how much they didn't like how much revenue they've gotten from the new Siege, which is a shame. I hope that means they don't change it too much, because I feel like the Siege updates have been pretty positive. Oh man, they ended this article with last month. 3 former executives at the company were tried in French court on accusations of sexual harassment and bullying. They were sentenced to prison terms. Damn. Holy. Holy. Well, that's an interesting way to end this article. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. The guy, what's his name? Yanez Guillermo, I think is how you say it. The CEO of Ubi basically said Rainbow Six Siege faced temporary but significant disruptions due to technical pricing issues.
I don't even know what that means. I don't know what he's trying to say.
That's just a cluster of words. Word salad. Yeah. I think for the most part they have been pretty positive. Playing the game, it feels a lot better. Definitely plays a lot better. I don't know. Maybe it runs like, I think it runs like 10 frames better. It just feels a little smoother.
Yeah, I think they
And
made it a
then
lot
they've
smoother.
given back, yeah, they've given back a lot of the abilities to characters that I feel like they should have kept. And also just giving
And
everyone
ACOGs.
giving everyone ACOGs. I never got why they took it away, because it's like, if every character has an ACOG, that means no character has like a discrepancy in their power, you know. Now, obviously, like
Yeah.
characters with good, really good abilities probably shouldn't have ACOG, but like Doc, I never got why they removed Doc's ACOG. Or Rook, I think Rook they removed his, and I was like, bro, what are y'all doing?
Yeah, what were they doing, bro?
I don't know.
Yeah. I think we already talked about the siege changes, didn't we?
Yeah,
I guess I'm just a little shocked that it's not doing better. I feel like the changes have really made the game actually enjoyable to play compared to before. I mean, it's still a lot of money. It says like what, 330 million or whatever, like in quarter one. That's not just from Siege, that's from all their games. So I don't really know what their problem is with it, but I'm a little surprised.
yeah,
You know what I mean? I don't know.
yeah, I do.
I don't know, it's sad. I felt like the changes were good.
Yeah, as it goes, you know.
As it
I
goes.
feel like
As
the
it
problem is like it wasn't a big enough. I think for most people, it wasn't a big enough update. You know, I think most people were expecting it to be like an Overwatch 2 situation, where it's gonna like change up the whole game, and it just
Oh,
didn't. You know,
yeah.
uh, which I don't know. I think everyone in the modern day gaming landscape, I feel like most people always want new stuff, and they don't appreciate like older games getting a little bit of
No.
modernization. That's basically all the update was. So,
Yeah. Shoot.
I guess
Yeah,
some
I don't know.
other
I
news.
guess I'm a little surprised. I guess I'm a little shocked. Shocky. I guess, I don't know. I think COD's probably experiencing the same deal. I think a lot of people are a little over it, you know? But maybe
Yeah,
not.
yeah.
Maybe
I guess
not.
in other news, I know we've been speaking on the Switch 2 quite a bit recently, because honestly, there hasn't been much gaming news coming out. Um, I just kind of want to talk about the upcoming games for Switch 2. One of them is Apex Legends. Now, this was on Switch 1, but it's getting a actual Switch 2 version that is going to run at, I believe, 60 frames and will have better graphics than the Switch 1 version.
Oh, baby.
I mean, you know, it's another way to play Apex, which is cool. Other than that, not really much else. They also revealed, Madden's coming, which cool. Uh,
Interesting. I wonder how many people were playing Madden on the Switch. That I'm curious about.
yeah, it also says Kirby and the Forgotten Land plus Starcross World will be getting a Switch 2 version. August 28th, that comes out. And then I think this one's probably the one that I'm most excited about. Star Wars Outlaws is going to be coming to the Switch. It was a 2024 game, single player, I believe, and it was actually really good from what I understand. And yeah, it's coming to Switch too, which I'm surprised that they've gotten this
Yeah,
many
me
like
too.
third-party games so far. You also have Cronus, The New Dawn, which is a horror game. Kind of reminds me of
Gross.
Dead Space in a way.
Yeah, it's definitely dead. It's like
It's
indie
it's
Dead
like,
Space.
to me it's like Dead Space, but then they showed gameplay for it, and it looks a lot more like Resident Evil 4, kind of like how it plays.
Okay.
Again, I haven't really seen too much of it. Apparently, it's similar to Silent Hill 2. That's what these people are saying. So, yeah. Other than that, as well, they have Pac-Man World Repacked, which is the Pac-Man World game came out in 2002, and this is basically just a remaster of it, and I think a remake. It doesn't look the exact same, but it basically just modernizes the game. I know me and Meta actually played this game back in the day, so
yes, we did. It was actually pretty good.
Again, they never. That was one thing that I always thought was really dumb, is they never made another 3D Pac-Man game.
Yeah, I don't know if they did that well, to be honest with you. They were cool though.
Probably not, because everyone who played Pac-Man expects it to be, like the original.
Well,
and I think
that's
maybe people who bought it were like, "Oh, it's not the original." They never liked it.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I assume. Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
The first one was good too. I think we played both.
Mm-hmm. And I think lastly on this big list is Borderlands 4 is coming to the Switch.
Man, that's wild.
On the same day as everything else. So
apparently cool. So is Little Nightmares, which I know is a good game. We just don't like horror games. So Persona 3. Yeah. All right. Look at that. They're getting some games out. Octopath Traveler. Okay. Oh, dude, I'm waiting for that air ride. I'm telling you.
Octopath Traveler 0. I think it's a prequel. So it's before all the other games.
It's before it. Okay.
Cool. I know.
So I'd probably wait to play 0 and then play the other ones.
Yeah.
Seems smarter.
I know. It's very similar to like Final Fantasy. So it's made by the same people. So it's not surprising.
Warriors. They're releasing another Hyrule Warriors. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Those ones are done pretty good. Yeah. A lot of these are way out.
They didn't show too much new stuff about that. I think they just showed like what similar to what they already showed. It was just kind of like a cinematic. Yeah.
Well, I guess while we're here, they also mentioned Hollow Knight Silksong, which I wanted to mention real quick. And apparently, I do remember we covered it was on the Nintendo Switch Direct for some time this year. Famously, it's been delayed for 5 years now. And we have a leak from a guy that usually gets it correct. I guess he goes by Legit Gaming Leaks, which is really sus, but apparently he's been pretty accurate. He's saying there's going to be some info on the 16th for Hollow Knight Silky Song. So that's what we're waiting for. I don't think you've really played a lot of Hollow Knight, but it's a pretty good game, and I'm glad the Switch is finally rounding out its library.
Yeah.
It'll get games over time, I know. I'm surprised we haven't heard anything about like a new Animal Crossing, but maybe the current one is good enough for now.
I mean, people expect new Animal Crossing, I think, to be revealed like next year or the year after. Because that's what happened with the Switch. I think it was 2 years after they revealed it.
They're holding out on us. Well, that makes sense. That makes sense.
I'm assuming they would do it next year because the two biggest games on Switch 1 were Animal Crossing and Mario Kart. So it just makes sense that they would hold out. They would do Mario Kart first because it was more successful, and then they would come out with Animal Crossing. Yeah. Tracks.
Man, I don't know. Just a lot of a lot of like standard stuff this week. I don't know, just stuff coming.
Yeah, I mean, pretty short episode.
Yeah, I don't know. There's
quick
just not a lot
news.
going on. It's just new releases, new DLC for things. Waiting, they all want to hit their November release, like they always do. At least the shooters.
I guess if we want to talk about it, we could do the Mutahar drama.
Yeah, we could. You know a lot more about that than me. I've gotten out of that space a little bit, so.
Yeah, so Mutahar, otherwise known as Some Ordinary Gamers, has kind of been exposed in a way. He has always claimed to be a engineering or an engineer. He's claimed to be a cybersecurity expert. He's claimed a lot of different occupations, we'll say. Day trader as well.
Oh my.
And
okay.
To be honest, the funniest thing is people have gotten some records. It was from, I believe, Humber University, and basically it's like a community college, which, hey, nothing wrong with going to a community college, but the problem is his degree is neither in engineering or cybersecurity. It's actually in filmmaking. Ooh. And supposedly he got it. The records show that it was from 2013 to 2015 whenever he started uploading to YouTube. And I think that's why his videos actually kind of blew up, was he had a little bit of filmmaking, what do you call it, education. To be honest, his videos aren't that crazy produced.
Sure, yeah.
And the crazy thing is how he kept this lie up for like how long he did. Just, I guess no one just decided to fact check him. And this guy, all credit to Nick Andros, I believe is how you say it. And yeah, he dug up most of this stuff. And so far, Some Ordinary Gamer, I believe, has not responded at all to this. He's just blocked the words engineer from his comment section. And that's basically the whole drama so far.
Okay. I mean, I'm a little shocked because he always kind of talked about like how it was such a big, like a big part of his income or whatever. But I don't know. That's crazy.
Yeah, and if you look at it, he says like, "Oh, I was an engineer 10 years ago." But if you like, whenever he said that, he would have been like 18 straight out of high school, and no one's gonna be hiring someone who doesn't have a degree for engineering.
No, not at all.
And also the funniest thing too is in Canada they actually have a law where you cannot claim to be an engineer and not be one. So he could be in some sort of legal trouble, but I doubt. I mean, they could pursue it, but I doubt the Canadian government would. But yeah, and then also they even have like an engineering society, which says that like I think you can be. They accept like computer engineers, but they don't accept the title software engineer. They prefer software developer, which is kind of interesting. They have like different guidelines on what an engineer is and what isn't,
Sure, yeah.
Yeah. Other than that, also the other thing is he was adamant that to not buy a Switch 2, to not get one on launch day, to just completely boycott it, and then he himself ended up being one of the people at midnight waiting in line and buying one.
Okay, the 12-minute video is really funny though.
On top of it, he decided to buy Cyberpunk, a game that he had already beaten 5 times on his PC for the Switch 2, which is like, it's an inferior version of a game that he's already beaten a billion times. It doesn't make sense.
Does it even run on the Switch too?
It does. I mean,
Well,
it runs
oh,
pretty
okay.
well, I think. I think it runs at
Alright.
like kind of choppy 60, from what I understand.
Well, shit. Okay.
And then on top of that, he like made a video basically apologizing for buying a Switch 2, which is funny because it sounded like he had committed a sin. He's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I committed a hypocrisy. I'm so sorry." It's like, bro.
That did make me laugh a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't watch it all because but 12 minutes for that was really really funny. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I am not surprised.
Other than that, I mean, basically,
I guess.
we summed it up real quick, boys. Meta, you okay? Oh,
I am okay.
I guess we can just wrap it up right here, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's it. I guess I'm not really too surprised. I don't know. I think a lot of those early YouTubers kind of made stuff up to seem more official at the time. I don't think it's just Muda. I think it's a lot more than just him. But we'll see. We'll keep an eye out. Yeah, there's not a lot going on this week. Just new releases, new games, new DLC. I'm playing N64 emulator a little bit today, maybe, and
Based.
yeah, dude, return to the old games, man.
Yeah, I think that's about it for the podcast. Hope you boys and girls enjoyed it. It's been your boy Kirby DK10. Peace.
I've been your boy Meta.